Broadcasting live from the east side of sunny Madison, Wisconsin, it's The Last Show on Earth with Nate Chappell. Tonight, we've got the top of your head covered because it's episode hat. And now, the man who once pulled a hat out of a rabbit, thus ending his magic career, the last host on Earth, Nate Chappell. Hello, beanies and berets, and welcome to another episode of The Feather in the Cap of Internet Television, The Last Show on Earth. I usually don't wear a lot of hats because that would look ridiculous. You really only need one. Kind of like the Highlander. That's his slogan, right? You only need one? Good, I got it. The hat. Right, but really, I don't wear I don't wear a hat often. Because I really don't need to make my head look bigger, I guess. I've got a big beard and fluffy hair and an enormous head, so... You know how they say, to demonstrate, like, how big the sun is, they say, like, 1 million Earths could fit in there? Well, like 1 million of Johnny's heads could fit inside mine. Johnny wears the same size hat as my 4-month-old daughter. Which I know, actually, because I got them matching I'm with stupid hats. When the arrow is pointing at each other. They're size 3 to 6 months. One time I tried on one of Johnny's hats and it actually fell into my head. That's how small his hats are. Yeah, so I ate Johnny's hat. But in my defense, it was covered in barbecue sauce. Barbecue sauce! Man, I hate how catchy that song is. You know, that baby back ribs. That is literally the only thing in the world that could make you think fondly of something called baby back ribs. Ugh, yuck. It's like, at least give me adolescent back ribs. I want to taste some life experience in there, you know? Like a little acne. Anyway, that's my second favorite song of all time. What's number one, you ask? Well, it's my new kids' parody version of that same song called PBJ. It goes a little something like this. I want my PBJ, PBJ, PBJ. I want my PBJ, PBJ, PBJ. I want my peanut butter and jam. Peanut butter and jam on whole wheat bread. So that's my favorite now. I'll have to applause you guys. I really poured my heart out. Thank you. It's Wes's favorite also. I used to wear hats more often, I guess, to disguise the fact that I was way too cheap to pay for haircuts. So I just cut it myself, and then, gonna need a hat. I mean, a haircut you have to redo every month. I mean, a hat lasts for years. That's why they have that expression, actually. You know, why don't you get a hat? It'll last longer. That's how that goes, right? Am I remembering that right? What if I just started to wear a wig instead, you know, not have to worry about it? Get my head lasered, slip on a nice pompadour, and I'm on my way. Somebody's like, holy shit, your hair looks great. Why is your skull cut in half? Well, that was probably the laser. I don't know why I did that part. Anyway, I discovered two things, okay? Haircuts aren't that expensive, and I have the hair of a Greek god. Okay, I've seen the statues. I didn't get the body, but I got the hair. And the penis, actually. I imagine the sculptor who made those was some little dork who just was really jealous at these chiseled bodies. Okay, you want chiseled? I will be liberal with this chisel. Or maybe it was just the last part that he worked on and he slipped and was like way too far invested or probably already a little behind. Alright, nobody's going to notice that, right? I mean, that's not a fragile masculine obsession yet. It'll be fine. Look, he's compact, elegant, efficient. Anyways, I've got a great head of hair, so, well, normally I do. And that's just part of actually why I don't wear hats. Because of hat hair. I mean, normally my hair is playfully arranged by God himself atop my crown into a springy thicket of cascading curls shining in the sunlight. End quote. Seriously, that's verbatim. Check my Wikipedia page. Oh, what? Nothing? Huh. Weird. Well then, while you're there, can you super quick make me a Wikipedia page, please, already? Because they have discouraged me over and over again from trying no matter how many email addresses I send. Anyway, but do you know who does have a Wikipedia page? the daughter of the show West Clementine's popular new segment, Ask a Baby. Hey baby, I'm building a deck, but the wood is so expensive. What's the most cost-effective wood for outdoor projects? Wood Woes and Woodbury. Well baby, what do you think?
I'm security guard Carl Lewis with today's morning affirmation.
When life gives you lemmings, no time to reflect on that pun. No, you gotta get a bunch of cages for these things. Welcome to My Week in Review. I'm Nate Chappell, and this is my week. On Friday, while grocery shopping, I tried to buy plain sparkling water, but accidentally bought cucumber melon sparkling water instead. In a related story, I now have a new full-time job of trying to get people to drink this cucumber melon sparkling water. We'll keep you updated as we see if I can get Estéban to drink one. Come on, pal, it tastes interesting. In freezer news, also on Friday, I bought even more Amy's frozen burritos because apparently I'm preparing for the coming apocalypse, and guys, it's gonna be warm. On Wednesday, I took Wes to High Stand Park to go disc golfing. Baby's first frolf. I finished 5 over par, but Wes didn't fare so well, finishing 8 over par and pee in her pants. That's My Week in Review. I'm Nate Chappell saying my week was better than your week. Wolf Out TV. It's not a bison in a grocery store. It's not just a bucket of cold cuts. It's not a bag of boxes of bags. It's not a mouth that opens to reveal a somehow bigger mouth. Or a tire in a phone booth. It's not a sandwich that reminds you of your vice principal. It's a turtle riding another turtle, like a horsey. It's a painting of somebody taking a photograph of a painting. It's a sunset as seen reflected in the glossy pages of a ladies' magazine. It's 10 or 11 paper clips banging around inside a pencil sharpener. It's one of those old-timey suitcases filled with tickles. Wolf Out TV. We'll make you laugh. Am I saying that right? Hey son, you want to go out back and toss the old baseball around? Hey little guy, you want to see a magic trick? See this quarter? Where did it go? And poof! He was gone. Your step-grandfather and I are getting a divorce, and I want you to know it's your fault. Out here on the road after the sun sets, and all that's left to see is the highway signs flying by. All you hear is the cracks on the interstate, and the occasional crackle of the CB radio. That's when you really start thinking about who you are as a man, what you're doing. Driving a big semi-truck that goes beep beep and vroom vroom. Daughter and dad. Dad and a daughter, her aunt's my nephew's mom, and my dad's her grandfather. Yeah, so big deal. I'm wearing my ex-step-grandfather's hat. I definitely know that, okay? We can both wear the same hat. Because I'm a chef, goddammit! But I wasn't really. I just found this hat. But do I have a rebellious side? Well, let me ask you this. Is a bandana really even a hat? Mommy, I'm gonna start the Daredevil Detective Agency. Okay, honey, I've got your first case. The case of your missing brain. Get a clue, sonny boy. You know how when you get home from the beach and you take a shower, somehow there's suddenly sand everywhere? I mean, like, everywhere? Well, it was exactly like that, but with blood. An invisible fucking hat. Isn't this weird? Oh, here you are. I've been waiting for you. I guess this is why they call it finding yourself. Wolf Out TV. It's not an emoji that's just a severed leg. Or a sandwich that's just out of reach. It's a dumpster filled with leaves. It's not a warm tortilla on a cold body. Or 2 pieces of rye bread with a taco. It's not a book you started to read but then gave up on but then still claimed to have read because, well, technically you have.
It's a tiny piece of paper that ends up being a miniature newspaper.
It's not a paste made from peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Or a dolphin beating up a hermit crab. It's like a buffalo cutting his own hair. It's a hat on an airplane. It's not a tiny pair of doll pants when there is no doll. Or an emoji that's just a severed leg. Wolf Out TV. We'll make you laugh. Am I saying that right? The Last Show on Earth. We're a semi-fictional comedy talk show. You know, now that I say it out loud, it seems a little on the nose. Welcome back to episode Hats of The Last Show on Earth. Our guest tonight is a traveling hat salesman all the way from Peoria, Illinois. Please help me welcome Juan Pescador to the program.
Thanks for having me on the show, Nate.
Oh, hatting. That's a good one, actually.
Are you making fun of my English?
No. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you said that on purpose.
Relax, pal. I'm messing with you.
Oh. I am actually kind of surprised that you're not wearing a hat.
I don't get high on my own supply. Plus...
Oh, right. Beautiful hair. Exactly. Same.
Really?
Well, normally. All right. Well, let's get to brass hats here. I think we're going to have Johnny come out here and model the hats for us. Okay, hey. Juan, I hope you brought some extra smalls.
Yes. Most of these are baby hats. Yeah, we should be fine.
Okay, why don't we start with this one? What do you guys tell us about this one?
Yes, we call this one the Sportsman. Its rugged simplicity and sport-inspired design offers the masculinity that Johnny lacks.
Oh, sure, yeah, I see that.
He seems, like a man with this on.
Oh, right, yeah, totally. I see it. What about this one here?
Oh yes, this is the Continental. Its wide, rounded design serves to de-emphasize Johnny's pointier features.
Oh yeah, those are quite pointy, if you can see that.
Yeah,
Let's see the next one,
Okay,
Mitch.
good call. Here we go. Ooh, I like this one.
Yes, this one is the Bell Bella. As you can see, the hat has been designed with a swooping downward orientation.
Oh yeah, to match Johnny's generally sad, sour expression.
Exactly. Instead of trying to fight against the force that is the crushing futility of being Johnny, why not accentuate it?
Well, he is really quite woeful looking.
I wonder why.
Alright, so, what about this one here?
Aha, yes, this one is the Big Rig. This one just looks pretty bad on Johnny.
Oh, it really, really does.
It's one that looks great on most everybody. Our #1 seller, but I guess I just wanted to see if it was as ugly as I thought it would be on him.
Well, what's the verdict?
It's even uglier, Nate. Yes.
Oh, great, perfect. Alright, let's try this one here.
Ah.
Oh, I like that one.
Ah, yes, this hat looks perfectly on Johnny actually. It was practically designed with him in mind. It's called the Giant Nerd Dork.
Oh, okay, what the hell?
I gotta say, Johnny, you do look like a nerd dork.
Aha, a giant nerd dork.
Yes, he's right.
Okay, I'll take it.
Great! Thank you!
Alright. Thank you, man.
You know, he actually looks pretty cool, and I hope he doesn't take you to court for false advertising.
Court? What court?
Nate Court!
What you're about to witness is a TV judge show. The cases are real, the gavel is a croquet mallet, and the judgments are final. Judge Nate is not an actor. They said he didn't have the right look. You be the judge, but not here, because this is Nate Court.
Well, as my mom always told me, if you don't have anything nice to say, just say something, you little weirdo. Guilty. Oh, hey. I'm just gonna move him over here a little bit. Perfect. This is Billy, everybody. Hat toss is, of course, the game in which we, the hat tossers, try to toss the hats, onto Billy here, the adolescent CPR dummy. This is a surprisingly difficult task, you guys, so we're playing the first one to land one wins. Now, Juan, you have much more hat experience, so I'm gonna go ahead and go first. Is that okay?
Yes, of course.
Okay, great. Here we go. Ooh, that was pretty close for my first shot.
Ooh!
Oh, that was really close. Okay. Oh. Boy, oh boy, this is some exciting stuff.
I'm gonna... Oh, that was pretty bad.
Hey, let's up the ante a notch here. Alright? This will make it a little more interesting. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Oh, oh! That's been our show, everybody. I want to thank Estéban Touma for being on the show tonight as Juan Pescador. He's about to hit the road and get out of this one-horse town forever, and I want to say we're going to miss you, buddy, and your horse. Big thanks, as always, to the lastest crew on Earth, Viv Chappell and Johnny Fisher, and of course, introducing Wes Clementine. Finn Hammond and Tyler Enzer made the music for tonight's show. Tyler is Bongo Frontier on Instagram, and Finn is not on Instagram. For more episodes of the show, go to thelastshowonEarth.org, and of course, we are Wolfhog TV, all across this web we call worldwide. So go look us up on google.corn. Hey, If you like the show, threaten to cut a friend or family member out of your life unless they watch it. And then follow through, goddammit. And as Nate Chappell says in his one-man show, I wear a lot of hats. I wear a lot of hats. Figuratively. Be excellent to each other, and good night.